They're not just space pebbles. What these floating rocks reveal will shatter everything you thought you knew about the universe. Ever looked up at the night sky and thought, what's really out there? Most of us picture stars, maybe a few planets, but between those distant points of light float countless silent travelers, rocks. Not just any rocks. Some are the size of houses, some cities, some so ancient they predate Earth itself. We call them asteroids, meteoroids, and comets, but to reduce them to mere space debris is like calling the Mona Lisa a doodle. So let's break this down. First off, what are these rocks? Floating through the vacuum, orbiting stars, and sometimes slamming into planets, these objects are the solar system's leftover building blocks. When our sun formed over 4.6 billion years ago, the gas and dust around it started to clump together. Some clumps became planets, others didn't. Those others are what we're talking about. Space rocks that never got the memo to settle down. There are three main types. Asteroids, mostly rocky and metallic, hanging out between Mars and Jupiter in what we call the asteroid belt. Think of them like the solar system's construction leftovers. Comets, icy and dusty, they swing in from the far reaches, developing those iconic tails when sunlight hits them. Meteoroids, smaller fragments that can enter Earth's atmosphere and burn up, becoming what we romantically call shooting stars. But here's the twist. These rocks, they're time capsules. We're not talking about a few dusty minerals. Some of these objects haven't changed at all since the birth of our solar system. Imagine being able to hold something in your hand that hasn't been touched or changed in 4.5 billion years. That's like finding an unspoiled Polaroid from the first second of history. NASA's OSIRIS-REx mission recently brought back samples from the asteroid Bennu. Guess what they found? Amino acids, the building blocks of life. Yeah, you heard that right. The ingredients for biology on a rock floating 200 million miles from Earth. This throws gas on the fire of a theory called panspermia, the idea that life might not have started here, but hitched a ride on a rock from somewhere else. Wild, right? And yet these rocks don't just hold answers, they pose threats too. Remember the Chelyabinsk meteor? In 2013, a 20-meter rock exploded over Russia with the energy of 30 Hiroshima bombs. Windows shattered. People were injured. That was a tiny one. NASA tracks over 30,000 near-Earth objects, and hundreds are considered potentially hazardous. This isn't sci-fi. This is ongoing planetary defense. That's why scientists care, and why we should too. But beyond the danger, there's beauty. The Halley Comet, visible every 76 years, inspired poets and terrified emperors. In 1066, it was seen as a divine sign before the Battle of Hastings. In many cultures, comets were omens, sometimes of doom, sometimes of change. And maybe they are. Because the real question isn't just what these rocks are, it's what they represent. They're relics from before Earth, messengers from the cold, dark corners of our galaxy, and possibly, just possibly, carriers of life's spark. They remind us how fragile Earth is, how tiny we are, and how connected everything in the universe might be. Still think they're just rocks? Now imagine this. You're sitting at home, scrolling on your phone. Somewhere out there, a rock the size of a football field is silently passing within a cosmic hair's breadth from Earth. No sound, no lights, just gravity and fate. And it's happening all the time. So why should you care? Because space isn't out there anymore. It's here. It's in your GPS, your phone, your weather reports, your future. And the more we learn about what's floating around us, the better we can protect ourselves and maybe even uncover where we came from. I want you to walk away from this video not just with facts, but with a sense of wonder. The universe is a strange, chaotic, beautiful place, and we're lucky enough to be here asking questions. Let's keep asking them together. Drop a comment below. What's your favorite space mystery? Did this blow your mind or what? Hit that like button if you're now side-eyeing every shooting star just a little differently. This isn't just science, it's our story, and it's far from over.